from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman
2019
Stadium in Kansas City. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Mike Montgomery is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Luis Aparicio. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired to start the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped up. Brett moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
At the plate, Frank Thomas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
3-1 to him now. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 74.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's the White Sox nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Standing in, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Johnny Damon.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
well above the letters with the fastball that time. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Cordell on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
With Merrifield next to hit. Past history with Lucas Giolito, just a 1-for-12 career line. First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing called strike, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Merrifield has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Merrifield, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, George Brett. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu.
The designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Damon is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
So coming to the plate, Paul Konerko. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now. Down 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage. A nice breaking ball he snapped over. Or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
He's running. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Konerko leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is Jorge Soler. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 2.
Jorge Soler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two and two to Jorge Soler. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Hunter Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and it's even at 1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. KC down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box, Ryan Cordell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ryan Cordell.
Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Luis Aparicio.
Digging in for his second at bat, Luis Aparicio. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and this batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. That evens it up 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. He'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Frank Thomas will be next. The 3-1 grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Ready for another chance? Frank Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Thomas, a native of Georgia. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Aparicio on third with 2 out. On the ground to the left side. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 66.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit softly down the line at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So the base is empty here with one away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Paul Konerko. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Riding in once again, Johnny Damon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
In there, no balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Stepping into the box, George Brett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. Two out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Two and one. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A bouncer to the left side. Brett over to his left. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Standing in, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball one. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Cordell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Moncada stands at first with one out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Royals,
Thank you, Heidi.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. A runner at second. Nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Aparicio has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
In now, Alex Gordon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Soler stands at second with 2 gone. Still even at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Royals leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Coming to the plate now, Minnie Minoso. No
Leading
hits
off
to
the
this
White
point.
Sox, the left fielder, number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So digging in now, Frank Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
sent in the air out to straightaway central. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Number 32 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 32.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Not close. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one. And he fouls this one off. First and second here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Paul Konerko, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Adalberto.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 66.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan O'Hearn. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. O'Hearn, a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Two and one to the Royals' first baseman. That's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Now
that's
batting,
4
center
strikeouts
fielder,
in the first 2 games.
Johnny.
So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Konerko will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. KC down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Smoke toward third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Ready once again, Yohan Moncada. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Ryan Cordell, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless.
7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1.
Outside.
And he misses again, 2-0.
No strike.
Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Stepping in now, George Brett. 0-1 the count. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High and deep to straightaway right. Jimenez going back on it to the track. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. George Brett scores a pair with that home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Jay Lee is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jay Lee.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
2 out, nobody on. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw onto the big target. If Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Scott Barlow is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Aparicio. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Aparicio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Frank Thomas, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps Big Frank. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 74.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Alex Gordon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. One and two, the count of the Royals shortstop. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, he got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Too high, and it's 3-0. George Brett is on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Brett. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses. The throw down is not going to get him as he strikes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Damon at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Royals out in front, 4-0. Jacob Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
50, Jacob Barnes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. This pitch is popped up. O'Hearn in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Hit hard to the right. but foul. Count still at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Konerko.
At the plate, Paul Konerko, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Barnes has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Next for Chicago, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Settling in now, Wellington Castillo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Second baseman, Yohan Moncada.
in now, Yohan Moncada. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ian Kennedy gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Ian Kennedy.
Digging in now, Ryan Cordell. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Casilla at second. Moncada on at first with 2 down. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Royals are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Royals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 32 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Lucas Giolito pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.